Hi again, my name is Steven Simmons. My apologies. I was trying to do another video, but my phone kept acting up. I'm wearing a beanie right now because it's cold in my room. But let's go with the topic of what is wrong with communication and how we gonna fix it. All right, here's the first one: the siren of the slides. What that means, we always let technology do our job for us, but not us. For example, I could do a power slide right now about 10 ways of how to keep your personal hygiene up. And while I be typing, my thought process don't come. Like it takes me like probably 10, 20 minutes to think, have my thought process all together so I can type it down. And I let the technology do the job for me. That's not how it goes, because what if I have to like present it without using the power slide or none of that to do the job? And it would be a worse disaster. It would have been a disaster. Okay. That's why I like now doing things on um, whiteboards. Just have my thought process all together, so when I present it to investors or my professor or my chain of command, I'll show them this is what needs to be done. Sometimes we just let the technology do things for us, and we don't get it done. The siren of style, where you have a different style of doing things, like probably language, your posture, your approach, all that would not have been good. You have to come a different way with things when you communicate people. You gotta know how to talk. Like for me, like the worst thing I hate to do is shake a man's hand while I'm sitting down. Always look a man eye to eye, stand up, shake his hand, have a communication with the man. Oh, customs and courtesy. Like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. That's what we were lacking on nowadays. Siren of success. Like, success nowadays is just a goal for people, but success nowadays come in many shapes and forms. Like social media, you got all these celebrities and comedies doing social media, making money out of that. And you got guys like corporate businesses using technology in order to make money. You can make money through technology in many ways, where back then you didn't have that. Um, yeah, that's the three ways why that's the three things that could lead to a disaster. How can you fix it? Well, you can start by having all your thought process together. What you're gonna talk about, what you're thinking, write that down on a piece of paper and say, this is what I want to do. This is what my thought process is. Then once you got your thought process together, then you put it down. Don't let the machine. You gotta do things manual without the technology, because nowadays technology has become a huge advantage and disadvantage to today's world and society. Where you got people going on social media, posting pictures of themselves. You got people not talking to people like the old-fashioned way. You got you like in like the days where you got pedophiles. You got people on the internet just lurking and hunting people down. You got to be careful what you do. Communication is key to everything in everyday life. You have to understand that. I get on this so much because technology, some people use it out of foolishness. You can't even talk to a person correctly. Like like my professor. Good morning, professor. My name is Steven Simmons. I would like to. I will inform you that I will be doing a topic on this video. Or Good morning, class. I'm doing a topic on this video for you today, and I will go on and go so forth. But I'll have all my thought process together before I let it go, before I let the technology do its thing. You have to be in control of what you do. Do not let nothing else stop you. Also, yes, it is a lot to deal with. Because nowadays you have the technology do your job. You might put wrong thing down, it correct it for you. Sometimes it doesn't correct it, then you look a fool when you doing meetings, and then everybody looks so confused about what you have. I've been there, done it. I've done that so many times. I've been in meetings where people you don't know how to use a VTC, a video telecommunication call like for conferences and everything. You have to learn how to use technology in today's world, but you gotta communicate as the old fashioned way, where you meet a person face to face and you talk about what needs to be done. You have to you gotta do things manually. And to make it better is to cut down some of the technology that we're using and just start, doing things manually, like our research, our projects, everything manually. I was already using the computer every day, every now and then to send emails, but like just to be on it all day, and you lose. And some people get so attached to it that they don't know how to communicate no more. They just go through their phone and let their phone do it for them. Like, no. Nobody ain't gonna hire you or give you a job if you don't know how to communicate properly. That's where some people mess up at. Also, it's crazy. Also, it's kind of crazy for me because sometimes I'll be like, saying, I got you. Yeah, that's what's up. Or that's not how it works in the business. Like, I have to speak in a way of proper tone, volume, and voice. Like can't be on the phone all the time. Can't be on technology because that's just wasting time. That's a waste of time, and that will lead to anything disaster, or you'll be in the abyss for it. Yeah. So the way to fix communication is, to me, cut down technology and more do things manually.